Brion, but Umti can play through basically every single lane. Post 6, top is available as well. A charm or a knock-up or a hook all leads into certain depth. The one downside is, of course, that overall the engagement of the team is not that great, is more pick-oriented.
If he can pick up whatever farm he can there towards the top lane. But let's see how it goes. So we hop into the Rift for the first game.
I don't know about this one. Freda Brion.
They have full vision as backflip over the wall goes Morgan. Looks to dive on him with the ulti. See whether he can lock down LM here. It's good kickback. He's going to probably keep him alive. Umti, I believe, was able to take away the Rift Herald. Is now keen, looking for it. LM actually dives back in, grabs first blood, tries to escape, but isn't quite able to. As over the wall goes Keen. They're looking for lava, and it's the Ignite that locks him down. And then Morgan finds himself alone in the pit. And yes, they managed to grab... Oh, actually, no, it was Kwangdong Freaks. Oh. Sources say yes.
Generally,
they just kind of do. Either that or they'll find a third game. Shirley has been started here. Kwangdong Freaks parking themselves, looking to try and play some defense. Umti, let's see whether he just tries to get himself in there. As Fate just fishing over the side, but these bubbles need to land. Here's the fight. Fate finds the paddle star though, as Delight has to get very far out of this one. Teddy just gale forces after him. It is going to be Umti that takes down the Rift Herald. Is now diving back in goes Morgan, but he is going to get taken out. It's Teddy at full health that's going to be able to lock it up, and that is a 2-0 for the Aphelios, and Teddy's online. That's real scary.
And well, the immediate trade is in favor of Freda Brion, with them being able to get those kills.
Absolutely horrendous.
It was. I was not even going to address it.
No, it's a good idea. I'll do it for myself. It's okay. I'm writing that one down in my little notepad of things to never do again. And it's there now, so hopefully we avoid it keenly. Oh, dang it. I knew it.
Did it again!
Well, Umti gonna get popped. Takes a lot of damage. Good charm there. But gonna get locked down, and immediately Teddy grabs the kill for himself. Umti will get taken down with the perfect execution now. Do Kwangdong have enough damage to continue fighting this? Keen says absolutely yes, and so does Elam. Great hook going to connect there as Keen's just straight away over the wall. Bubble connects. The Thresh likely to die, but he does get himself really far away. That is going to keep him up, but now Hannah may have overextended, has to flash to get out of the way of this juggernaut that is the Graves. And Kwangdong Freaks will move back and look to continue setting up for their Ocean Soul.
Fate's having the best of time here. Everything thrown onto Teddy, and he will die as... not even close.
Yeah. And yeah, Freda Brion gonna have to give this one up. There's no Baron. It's just the fact that Ocean Soul exists. It is Morgan splitting on the bottom side, so that's largely
got a bounty.
Why they're not going to fight it. Yeah.
Actually, I do want to talk about this because Morgan went for Riftmaker and Demonic Embrace.
Yeah.
So he did actually go a much tankier build, and with the Riftmaker and Conqueror combined, has way more sustain in elongated fight against Keen. So maybe that's enough that he gets a Void Stuff as well. Could be the case.
Maybe.
Boy.
Whether it's going to be relevant is the real question here. Is Umti, don't know whether he's going to be able to steal this one away. His collateral damage says goodbye to multiple members of Freda Brion. Keen continuing. Oh man, these bubbles. This is the value of Zoe. If you do manage to land all of these skill shots, that's 501.
Just won a coin.
That's one of the bigger coins. Okay. I'm worried. I'm worried that we might have some flippiness on our hands. Also, Umti is going to get tagged there by the Sonic Wave. He's trying to take the Lantern, but there is a ward on top of it. Hoito is just going to get blown up, as meanwhile on the side, it's going to be Keen turning up here. Fate as well at full health. Teddy also, but he can't get into the fight. And now Morgan's trying to find it. He locks down the Zoe, goes golden as well. Now it's Keen and Teddy and Elam, and they are against the world as Freda Brion trying to get themselves out. Lava extraordinarily low. The safeguard from Elam goes down. Teddy finds himself a Q. And Umti, he doesn't have the ult. He is real dead. Teleport out from lava will keep him alive. The Kwangdong Freaks now, with a minute to go, do have priority and vision control around this Elder Drake.
That death later on for Umti actually led into a situation where now Kwangdong should still be able to get a great level of control of this pit. They're going to put Keen inside. He has teleport. Does not care at all. And I think if you just send off Keen and just play this slow as Kwangdong, don't flip the fight either.
Yep, find these bubbles. Keep going fishing. If you find a paddle star onto a key target, they are almost dead. even if they're sleepy or not. Right, see, as you can see right there, that's a sleepy Ari. She has to now use the ultimate to get out of the way. Teddy says that it's time to win the game, but Umpty is going to keep himself alive for now. Morgan can smell blood in the water. I don't think he wants to engage onto the Nautilus. Bubbles connecting all over the place. That one was onto a minion, so not exactly optimal as Hook is going to go wide. Morgan sneaks around, looks for the backline as Ellen's going to kick him all the way in, and Teddy locks down the kill. That's the assassination gone, and has to get out. He has absolutely no mana as Keen just tidies it up. That is an ace out of absolutely nowhere instantly, and that's going to either be the Elder or the Baron or the base, the Nexus, whatever they would like.
Everything now getting taken here for Guangdong Freaks. It goes from a close and even game to a 5-0 ace.
Yeah.
And presumably the game, it all starts with Fred Brion going so aggressively and then slowly getting corralled and corralled. And we talk about a range advantage. Well, if there's a fat Zoe in the game, none of that really matters.
Love that from Hoyt. Just flashes underneath the turret and manages to tank as much as possible before he almost goes down. This Nexus is going to get taken. Guangdong Freaks fell asleep half the time is what it kind of felt like. And as you can see, 6.7k versus the 18.4. This is a game where Zoe was just a better champion. And Guangdong Freaks made this one look easy.
Fred Brion comps, it honestly, it plays itself. You have 4 elements that are just there to hold on and push and try and pressure for dear life.
This is a Hodor. This is a Hodor for Corki.
Yes.
You know, you just need to just try and hold the door just so that Corki can get his rockets through.
And then if any of these carries snowball, it's a hard game for Fred Brion.
Certainly does. If they can play around the Naba very well on Keen, then could certainly be a very tough one for Fred Brion. But I think this time around, Fred Brion have exactly what their style of League of Legends wants, and that is Corki. That's what I heard.
He's still picking Gnar and Aatrox, so
I think it's absolutely fine. He was.
Oh, I don't mind either of those.
He was a good Aatrox and a good Gnar.
Still is.
The king of the sinners. Okay, Teddy and Hoyt trying to get some damage back. Umpty just going to move on in here, though, as Delight going to tether up Hoyt. That is 2 free flashes here for the bot lane of Fred Brion. They'll take it as Umpty moves on over. Doesn't even need to invest anything. Just walks on in there. 2 summoner spells. Easy as you like.
They can still contest. They have the power. Don't have flash, but Keen is a Gnar.
Yeah, Gnar is in a great position right now. Level 8 for the Akali as well as they dive on top of LM. Let's see whether the Shroud is going to be enough to keep Fate alive. The Wallop not going to connect, though, and that is 2 very easy kills as Umpty slinking in. He's managed to get that first claim, and now Morgan finds the stun that he was looking for before, as Keen finds a nice double Wallop, but, I mean, that's consolation prize at best. And even Henna finding a curtain call here towards the bottom side. Teddy taking a lot of damage. Hoyt's going to have to help him out here. That last bullet would have killed him. Oh, it does anyway! Oh no, the captive audience, and Henna gets it. Guangdong Freaks falling apart at the seams.
I said this to Valdez yesterday as well.
Yeah.
But we've reached full LCK where the meta comments about a specific joke are made more than the actual joke.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. As Elm going to look for Morgan here. Does press the ultimate button. He's going to take a lot of damage as he does fall down. They trade it for a turret on the top side, and Teddy takes a lot there from the rocket, but that is a successful pick. And now they can potentially move back towards some vision control around the Drake. As Fate takes away some popcorn chickens. Doesn't want to take the whole leg. Well, cute. Not going to connect there from Ellen.
Guangdong. This is the fight that they want to take. A look at the spikes. Teddy has just hit his Lord Dominic's rather.
Yeah.
Stuff as well.
Yeah, and also there's a teleporter that Morgan could have taken, but no, he's just heading towards that bottom wave. Going to be collecting that. Guangdong Freaks have done their homework. Fate is going to move in now. Actually backing. Wants to get a teleport with the extra movement speed in order to get towards that backside, I guess, potentially. No, he's instead just going to stay here, so never mind. Curtain call is going to come in as now LM gets into the pit. Let's see who's going to be able to win this one. As Teddy immediately blows up and into the backline goes Morgan. The Drake has been forgotten, but the Corki is going to get taken down. Morgan, though, he is a gigantic crocodile that will tear you apart. Hextech Soul comes in, and I have a feeling we're going to game 3 here, Chronicler.
Well, this is certainly an easier play, is to just go for that inner turret. As Keen doesn't have the Naba, but is at least in position for this fight. Fate also over here this time as he goes into the Shroud. In goes Elm looking for the kickback, but Lava, good Valkyrie. Meanwhile, on the backside of the map, Morgan just completely disjointed with his team, and they pick up the Renekton. Does this mean Kwangdong Freaks get to go towards Baron? As Keen off to the side. No Naba at all. As he's just wanting to grab this control ward, and he does so. As LM, you've got to be real careful. Thankfully has Safeguard. The follow-up CC from really long range is quite scary as Fate gets himself over the wall. There's the Solar Flare as Delight going to get backflipped on, and then Fate gets into the Shroud. Now Keen looking to make this one work as well. It's a double kill for the Akali. Oh, maybe this is where the scaling's at, as Keen. He has Meganar as well. And the houses are starting to rain down. 1 minute on the Elder Drake, but the Baron is alive.
So, crucially, Lava doesn't have his Ludens finished yet. He's going to make his way over with the package, and this is a risky play for Kwangdong. They want all or nothing.
Yep, the coins are in for Kwangdong as Corki locks down the Leona. It's not over just yet, but he puts the package into the pit. It is going to be secured by Ellen before he goes down, but they grab that kill as well. The Akali's starting to pop up, though, as Teddy presses the Q button. Keen as well, being a great front line. But Fate's out of this fight. Keen has to get himself the heck out of the way. Can he crush over the wall? I think he can actually wait for the cooldown, and he does.
Oh!
As Kwangdong Freaks make it out with a Baron and 3 members alive.
It keeps resetting.
Lava is going to use his back. Wait. Teddy. No. Mock. No. Now they'll get on the Elder again. Fate over to the side one more time. Morgan at full health.
Keen.
Yep. Can he find it? Can he find it? In he goes, but he's unable to find the ulti. Doesn't have flash available either as the curtains have been called. Can they get themselves? The Elder Drake is the question. It's Teddy that locks down the jungler, and the dragon hasn't died yet. It's a 1-for-1 in the end, but there's no jungler in here, so the Elder has been picked up. They used their entire Baron for it, but they got what they came here for.
The dive onto this Baron.
This is good.
Yeah, Delight might just be popped one more time. Goes into the Shroud. Delight has kept himself alive for now. However, the Karma no longer in the fight. Not exactly a pivotal member. As LM down below half health, that's definitely more important. Delight is going to have to go home. Gets to recharge on some wards. Don't worry, Delight. No one's going to do anything to the Baron while you're away.
Oh my god, the Hextech Soul also static shivving everyone.
Yeah.
Package still available now, but I don't think it's going to be around for much longer. Teleport coming in from Keen. Fate, Alan looking for the back line.
Let's see who's going to get the heads and who's not. As Keen, not a lot of Naba. That's a massive knockout onto Umpty, who now is going to go for the engage onto Keen. He needs to get that Mega Gnar to try and get himself out of this one, but he just cannot find it. And the Gnar is dead. No teleport, dead for a minute. That's going to mean the Baron.
That should be the end of it. Right?
Yes. No, I agree. I agree, Chronicler. I agree entirely. There should be no way.
No.
Oh, the famous last
No.
words.
Ellum is in the vicinity. In goes Hoyt. As Fate once again gets himself over. There's a lot of damage. Oh my god! The Akali just tears them up. Teddy as well is trying to take the Elder.
No!
They should be able to do it. The Corki's dead. And they lock down the Elder. Oh my god! Someone please call the ambulance. There's going to be heart attacks here at Lowell Park. These fans cannot take it, Chronicler.
You have got to be kidding!
I mean, Lava's dead for another 20 seconds. Henna's up in 10. Morgan 15, and there's 5 members of Kwangdong Freaks alive. Delight is just gonna die as Umpty goes camouflage, but...
They have no wave.
Yeah, no, they're
almost alive.
They're gonna back away.
Oh,
all right,
no,
all right,
no.
we're back again. No voting for you. Don't think about it.
Wait. But for who?
Yeah, exactly.
For who?
I mean, Fate is just waiting. He's like, I don't know whether
Oh my god, it's
going
gonna work, right? Wait, no, Keen just dies.
Yeah, I mean, I think Keen dies. I don't know what Fate... I mean, Fate's still here. And Keen's like, please help me! Fate's like, I cannot.
Wait, oh my god, he's gonna snipe Gorky!
Oh my god, it was just... Wait, never mind. He hits a minion, trolled by the minion wave.
But they can get Baron, right? They have Aphelios?
That's Crescendum. They're walking over a ward. There's Vision. Morgan can face check. Yes, he can.
Jack.
He's going to do it anyway. As he gets kicked out, Teddy's in so much trouble. He's flashing forward. He's a madman. Ellum tries to get out. It's a double kill for the Corki, and this is the anticlimactic end you were looking for, but it comes with a triple kill for Lava. As all right, over the wall goes Umpty, looks for Fate. He transformed into a Lee Sin. I got a little bit confused about what Ellum was doing there, but it was Umpty that's taken his form, and Freddebrion in true Freded fashion at 45 minutes will finally break open the base with their Corki composition. They got a 3,000 gold lead at 20 minutes, had the game in the bag, and still kept us on our toes. Oh, okay, never mind. Fate actually getting some work done here. Locks down. Okay, never mind. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a Corki game, clearly. But what actually happened, as you can see right there, is that after 40 minutes, the Freded Brian passive kicked in and they won the game. And that's all I will say about this. And I think we have a little bit more parity here than in many of our previous drafts. I do think that when it comes to the pressure in a lot of the lanes, we're going to give the edge mostly to Freded Brian, barring, of course, mid, where I think Fade, even after the nerfs, should still be decently fine. But if they can utilize the range on Karma, Jin, and
Kane not in
this
position.
wave is really big.
It is. It's oh, but if he just waits for it to get thinned out.
Oh boy. Yep, and they will.
Yeah, there's some snips. Yeah, Kane is real dead. That is just the most comfortable first blood to go over to Morgan. What do you mean? Quantum Freaks have the ultimate late game champion in Volibear.
Oh, this is a really good timing as well.
Yeah, I can see the 10 now.
Morgan setting up the wave so nicely, but Bear's on its way, and there is a ward this time around, and Keen has the needles.
Yeah.
Oh, the counter gank is going to be big.
Yep, the vision comes in. Let's see how Keen can make them, as he's still dead. And the Bear is going to just turn around and be like, ooh, it's not really me. As Keen, 0 and 2.
Keen's still stuck underneath his turret. He can isolate a target using the Twisted Fate Ultimate. It's big, but
Delight getting some slows. They do have information that everybody is in position. Morgan as well is so strong. Keen, level 7 right now, but in goes Hoyt. He flashes, looks for the stun that he wants, but he doesn't quite find it. Curtains are here as well, making things so difficult for Kwangdong Freaks as Ellum is going to flash towards the Rift Herald. There's the Moonlight Vigil. Morgan in a bit of trouble. But Teddy not going to be able to find the kill in the end. Kwangdong Freaks now with control of the pit, but it looks like no one really wants to do very much with the things in the area. And Fate goes back to mid lane. Okay, we're going to start this one back up again.
TF Ultimate's still available here.
We get 2 fights for the price of 1. I absolutely love that value as Lava over to the side. Wants to get that Mimic Distortion in there. Finds one chain. Morgan still biding his time. They are being so patient. It's the Freded Brian way. I'm not sure who managed to take that one. Is it Keen? Picks up the eye. They do manage to grab a kill for Teddy. Now Morgan is in a bit of trouble. Getting handbagged a little here as he's snipped up by the seamstress herself. And Keen gets some redemption here. Half the kills that Freded Brian have. That means they've made gold elsewhere, like from a Twisted Fate. As Teddy is trying to go 1 versus 3, throws a Q at the wall. He's angry at that wall. Doesn't like it. His least favorite wall, I think, in Summoner's Rift. Fate with the Everfrost, throws it at Lava. Does a little bit of damage back as Shirley is on the board. Morgan's a long way away, though.
Yeah, I don't think they want to go for this. The problem with this, of course, is that especially with how spread out they are right now, if a Destiny Gate is pressed, they're in a real pickle. And I don't know if there will be in time. Looks like they actually do want to go for it. Not too sure about this one.
Yep, here's the engage. Good Zenith blade immediately. Hoyt is right into the backline as Morgan can't really get too much value, but Lava does lock down the support. Morgan does find a stun in the end as Keen trying to snip his way out of danger, but no. It's going to be the Aphelios able to lock down the handbag. I mean the Renekton as Henna doesn't find the value from the curtain call. Guangdong Freaks now looking to try and push in this mid lane. Lava in a bit of trouble here, but that is just his decoyed version. They're not going to be tricked into that one, as Delight and Henna should be able to defend this outer turret. So in the end, no one takes the Rift Herald. There's some kills. And okay, we've got an immediate Destiny to follow. Lava has to double distort. You're like, well, I get to walk up to this crocodile and then press gold card and do a bit more damage.
Yeah, going for the earliest spike in terms of damage. Gonna be nice in these type of skirmishes.
Ooh, that's a Hex Splash. Really like that one. They do manage to get the ulti out of Umpty, and now the curtains have been called. Teddy's just dead, though, off on the other side of this fight, so suboptimal. Some flashes going to be used here as they take the easy kill. Delight going to be cut up here by Keen, and it does find himself a little bit of a snare, but Morgan doesn't want this. 4 versus 3. Predaprion unable to make it work.
And with things not eventuating, personally, I am looking towards a Drake fight as Lava's doing so much work here. As Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy just came back. All right, just don't step on a captive audience and we'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, everyone protecting. This is what you said was LM's job, is everyone's real ready to protect their Teddy, as now the Destiny comes in, and oh dear, Lava gets caught with his pants down a little bit there. Really great catching though, and this is exactly how the Guangdong Freaks comp is supposed to work. Protect Teddy, and then catch stragglers. The flash forward, there's the Moonlight Vigil, and this is why you protect this man. Morgan has to flash you out of the way, and this time a structure will fall down, and Guangdong Freaks does have great guns for a team fight, though, as now Morgan in trouble. Gonna have to go golden immediately as Fate gets over the wall, but he's in an unfortunate position. May not matter, though, as the Moonlight Vigil flies forward and the Crocodile has been taken down. It was all a cunning ruse this entire time as Umpty gets over the wall with the audacious charge, but now he's walking the wrong direction. Look at how terrifying that bear is as it's running him down. And all of Guangdong Freaks, they just want to kill this dang jungler so they don't need to flip. And this time they will not have to, as now Fate underneath his turret is spotted by Lava, who just pops the Twisted Fate. And that's actually big, as we do have, you know, 1 extra dead on this side of Predaprion, but maybe this is something that Predaprion could use the Baron to try and make work, as we've seen Henna literally steal Barons with an ultimate before. As Hoyt okay, Lava's gonna die, steals it! Oh my god! You do not try to flip against the flippers!
Never want to take the risk. As come
okay,
on.
Lava is really starting to punish, and he has gone for the ultra damage build as well with the cool hat and the cane. This is wizardry. This is how you're supposed to do it.
We truly know nothing. It is a humbling
there is 8 seconds left on this Baron buff that Lava is using to take it in a turret. All right, well, yeah, we're just going to kill the Renekton. Can we get more? Here's the question. Okay, Renekton taking a little bit more time.
Are they just going to win?
They might, as that Gortarika was absurd. Doesn't matter at all, but it was pretty cool. We're trading, as Lava is going to watch these minions die and go back to base. Okay. Okay, there's Moonlight Vigil, lands onto many. Doesn't do that much damage. The Infernum not getting that work done as Morgan caught off onto the side. We have the Destiny available as well. As in goes Umpty trying to be the hero. The chains connect onto Keen, but he goes golden. And now Henna, I don't think he's going to be able to do enough. The bear stands in front of the Leona, but the Gwen is taken down. And that is the wrong LeBlanc.
That's actually a really good job of zoning the damage dealers.
All right.
Lava,
yeah. Oh dear. He is going to get taken out and does make it out.
King doesn't even have teleport. Like, King can't join these fights. He's just snipping in the side lane.
Yeah. He doesn't want a team fight. That's not what it's about. Hasn't worked out for him so far. Hasn't enjoyed it.
Here's a Destiny, gives full information of what's going on here, as now Delight might be the target, and honestly, any pickoff is a good one. As Fate looking for it, stacking the deck up, finds another gold card as Keen finds the flank. It was all for the team fight in the end as Ellen dives on in. It's him and the Gwen, and they're getting the work done. Henna is going to be taken out, and Kwangdong Freaks, I think they have finally done it. They have said goodnight to Fred Brion in their first 3-game series. They are going to be able to win this one, and of course, it takes a little bit longer to get there as the gold card is going to be distorted. And now Morgan going for one last-ditch effort. Don't know whether the Lord is going to be the savior this time, though, as now the LeBlanc is going to be taken out. It's a great stopwatch there from Fate. His Twisted Fate has actually been fantastic this game as well. And Kwangdong Freaks, one last Nexus turret in their way. 45 minutes once again. And Kwangdong Freaks take down Fred Brion at their own game.
We also got to talk about players like Lava, right? Because while Henna had very minimal impact on this game, normal considering the Jhin and what he was playing into.
Yeah.
Lava was, to me, the main reason that this game stayed alive for as long as it did. I think his LeBlanc was an incredibly valiant effort, but can't do it by yourself. And Morgan also caught in multiple awkward situations, which makes sense because he was the frontliner, right? Like, of course he's going to get caught by all those TF gold cards because, like, who else is going to walk up to Kwangdong? And if you don't do anything, then they just take everything on the map. So Fred Brion with this draft just...
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisa for the POG interview translation. Another solo mid laner POG interview of the day, joined by Fate from Kwangdong Freaks. A perfect bounce back from Kwangdong Freaks, and you guys are on a winning streak now. How do you feel? Early on, we lost a lot, but throughout this winning streak, you know, I think we are building a really great momentum. And now that we are on a winning streak, it feels great. Speaking of winning streak, I heard, you know, Keen having some smile on his face. So how's the atmosphere on the side of Kwangdong Freaks right now? We're always, you know, playing around with each other, you know, making jokes, playing silly. I think maybe that was why Keen was smiling on camera, and I think it's also from, you know, having a lot of wins these days. Well, Freddy Brion was the one that secured a comeback victory in round 1. So how are you guys able to pick up a, you know, revenge? After the previous series, you know, we didn't really have too much time to prepare, so fundamentals were pretty much similar. And I think Brion definitely has their own style and color, so we wanted to adjust our strategy off of it. And this was your first game 3 of the split of Kwangdong Freaks ever had this kind of a long series, so were you kind of worried about this? Well, I didn't realize until the game got extended, and then, you know, later phase of the game, in game 3 we made a lot of mistakes, and yeah, it's been so long since we played game 3 and we were heading to the very late game. We were kind of losing it, but we were able to close out the game before, you know, it was kind of went too bad. Fate, what do you feel about the uprise of Kwangdong Freaks? I don't think my form has evolved much. I think we are pretty much similar. I think you just found better synergy and teamwork and communication. And we're having better chemistry right now. Then let's get back to, you know, game number 1. You decided to play Ignite Unsealed Spellbook Zoe. What kind of power does she have into Ahri? I didn't really practice Zoe a lot. It has been a couple of days ago, and watching, you know, Tamankia series, I saw Showmaker playing this matchup into Ahri, and looking at the opponent's comp, I kind of thought, yeah, Zoe might be, you know, doing a great work into their comp. But still, you know, I played Zoe a lot, you know, I still have those muscle memories, so it was alright. And then in game 2, you were able to make some sick outplays on Akali. The game lasted until 45-minute mark in the game. So, did you see that? Feel that you guys could turn the game around? You know, the beginning of the game was pretty bad. You know, we were so worried, but then I was like, guys, as soon as the opponent takes the Elder, the game is over. So I just had to go in for some play, and then I was able to, you know, find some great play. So things look pretty good after that. In game 3, we had the most decisive one of the series, and as soon as TF was let through, you guys locked it in. I heard some of the people saying TF got some significant nerfs, but do you think this is pretty viable? I don't think that nerf was like too critical, and in competitive games, he is still a really good champion. And we were able to see why TF is still good in competitive matches. And at the end of game 3, I heard you saying to the teammates, I told you I'm going to do this for you, I'm going to carry you guys. So what did you tell them exactly before game 3? Well, this was not my favorite matchup, you know, looking at the draft. So throughout the pick and bends, you know, coaching staff were a little bit worried about the picks, so I was telling them, you know, I got this, just trust me. Game 3 was going back and forth, and then Frederick Brian stole the Baron away from you guys as well. At that moment, I was dead, you know. I was so sorry for my teammates, and then Teddy was like, uh-oh. It was a little bit funny for a moment, but we wanted to just like focus up and get back onto the game. However, Fate, well, you promised your teammates and coaching staff that you're going to carry your team, but in this matchup, especially the mid laners, you know, had so much things to do for the team. So what kind of mindset did you have heading into the later phase? Like in the later on, you know, we had prio in general, so we wanted to kind of react to the opponent's attempt to open team fights. Then when was the moment that you guys had the confidence to close out the game? I mean, even prior to that, you know, I thought we are having a decent lead, but after the Baron play, I was a little bit worried, especially LeBlanc was so fed, and she even like 100-0 Leona, so I was pretty concerned. And then we were able to get a pick onto the LeBlanc around the top side of the map, and that was the most significant moment for sure. And Kwangdong Freaks, you guys are on a really good winning streak, and it could be 4 if you can take down KT as well. I hope we can become stronger than the opponents, stronger than any other opponents. So I hope we can pick up another victory, and we have so many teams to get our revenge on. So I hope we can, you know, push this momentum forward. And this is the end of the interview from Fate, and I'm gonna pass it back to Valdez and Wolf. Thank you.